Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Yankees. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Graham, the next to hit, takes ball one. And there's the strike. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Yo, 1.
1-1.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Yeah.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Altuve checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Yordan Alvarez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Kyle Tucker to bat next. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1. Left-hand batter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Astros are down quietly. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, starting on the mound in this one, Framber Valdez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And a pitch.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
And that one is in for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0. Now 1-1.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So now 1-2. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, Boog.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
The first baseman,
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
batting fifth, the catcher.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Chris Framber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Top of the second. Here's Kyle Tucker. Good eye right there. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Next offering is in for a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Next offering in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Check swing. He held up, and it's 1-2. And another ball. No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. One gone, runner at first. Jose Abreu up to hit. In there for strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Rodon sets and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Next offering is down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodon fires. Squirts away a little bit. Throw on to Rizzo. Out number 3. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's Alex Verdugo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fly ball down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next offering is down low. Now 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's down and in. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. A 3-run rocket. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-0.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. This to third. Bregman to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Out to short. Pena. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Now batting, left fielder,
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the youngster Juan Soto. First offering misses the mark. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and he dropped it. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2. Inside, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he was only a strike away from getting back into the dugout with his teammates, and now he's forced to start over and has to worry about someone over at first base.
Judge rips that one. That's back. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. The line and the pitch. Up the middle, Torres. And they get Bregman for the out. Here's Corey Lee. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Graham. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Graham, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1. In the air to left center. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. The relay to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get.
Now a diving stop at 3rd to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Back now in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And a pitch. Fought off foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
That's a base hit.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And now Alex Verdugo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Verdugo measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Hunter Brown will take over here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's Stanton now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Perez around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Back-to-back singles, to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So they're at the corners now. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. Verdugo at third. Stanton at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Righty delivers. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Altuve tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe grounded out his first time. Brown, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Got him. Inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So now the Astros designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Very high with that one. Now 1-2. Pitch misses. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here comes the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo ranging after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away down. So up next, Jose Abreu. Struck out swinging his first time. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So the Astros lead 1. They continue to trail 7-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. Brown back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Bounce to the left side. And that's a fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Juan Soto now. Feeds to second, out there. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Man at first. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. The wind of the pitch.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Throw on to Rizzo. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Goes down looking. Astros go down 1-2-3. Not ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. The pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws, and they get Perez for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Verdugo leads off first with one away. And down on strikes. 2 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Graham. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's a strike. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Boog, and Altuve, a 3-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won 5.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Back in the Bronx, DJ LeMahieu to start it off. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Juan Soto.
Number 22. Juan Soto.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Brown throws over. Judge gets back easily. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Now move to first. And he's back standing. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. We go to the top of the 7th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. And here it comes. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
On the ground to the left. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Tucker is retired. And now here is Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Number 97 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Pena stands in now and watches strike 1.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First and third, 1 down. Line drive, caught. Here's Alex Bregman. Out to short, Volpe. Fires across the diamond, and they get Bregman for the out. That's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Seth Martinez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Salvador Perez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, right field. Graham makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 3 up. We go to the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Slider clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Graham in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Altuve stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Rafael Montero on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's out to center field. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swings and misses.
No ball.
Strike
1
1.
strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Blake Taylor, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stanek getting loose as well. That's to third. Over to Abreu, and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 0-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Here comes a pitch. Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-2.
1-2 here. Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Tucker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. To the right side. Torres over to first, and Tucker is retired. So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. These guys did everything right today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.